When you feel the need to just sit and chat or smash some things or find a cat when you're done with the hectic day you have had, or you just want some fun cause you're a little sad. When you feel like you just need to be in the room, the doors are open, come on in, welcome home. Life can be like a puzzle to solve, the pieces are everywhere and your thoughts just revolve. But when you laugh with your friends and there are hugs all around, when you're quiet and lurking cause you just can't right now, whether you're tired and angry, happy, sad, or okay, come on in, welcome home, we're happy to see you today.
Mike, there we go. Hello, friends. Welcome home. Mike, always the mic, right? How are you all today? I am not anemic. Even the culture one came back normal, so I really don't know. Blood tests. We really don't know what is causing the fatigue. And it's frustrating because at least if it was the anemia, we know how to deal with that. Not so much if we don't even know what's causing it. Yeah. What else? I really am not sure I have anything to talk about today. Life is very quiet right now. There's not a whole lot going on unless it's somebody else's stuff, and I don't always feel comfortable talking about the things that are going on in my family's life because I don't know what they want me to share or not. So, yeah. How's the DaVinci today? Part 2. I don't know what chapter when, I don't remember, but we're going to dig into that in a second. Red Dead Redemption, Wednesday and Friday this week. Thursday, I think I'm going to finish Camellia. I just need to commit. I'm going to finish Camellia on Thursday. And then if we run out of time, I think Thursday's going to go to demo day. I'll play a couple of games as demos. And, Next Fest just ended. Hundreds of demos. I didn't get them all, but some of them they allow to linger. So, I've got all kinds of demos that I've had for a while and just never got in to look at, like Foundation. Trying to think. There were several others that I just got. Darwin's Paradox, Dragon Shelter, Ember's Verge. These are just names. I can't even tell you. There's several in here that I would love to just be able to look at and see. It was one. Trash Day, I think is what it's called. About 2 raccoons going and gathering the trash. And of course, being raccoons, they sell the trash, and that's how they make enough to live. Why is it not coming up as a demo? That's very strange. I looked at it. Yes, there it's there. I don't understand why. Anyway, I've got a whole bunch of those, and I think I'm going to do those on Thursday, starting this week if we finish Camellia, starting next week for certain. And I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm going to move either Tuesday or Thursday to evenings. Tuesday, it would be the House of DaVinci. And I know that a lot of folks who watch during the day enjoy it, so moving it to evenings might not be the best option. I don't know what everybody's schedule is, and yes, I can't live by somebody else's schedule, but if I know that people are enjoying it at midday that may not be able to watch in the evening, I wouldn't want to the words disenfranchise. I wouldn't want to disappoint the people who have been watching and enjoy it. So I'm probably going to move Thursday to evenings, and I haven't decided if it's going to be 4 to 8, 5 to 9, 6 to 10. Still up in the air about that, but it will be posted in my About, so you will know. All right, word nerd from my mental floss calendar. Bagel. And yeah, you think you know what bagel is. Keep in mind that a bagel looks like a 0. And it says, whenever a tennis player wins a set 6 games to 0, it's a bagel. If you score 2 bagels in one match, that's a double bagel. Things you learn. If you don't know tennis is the best 2 out of 3 sets, or first player to 2 sets. Each set is made up of 6 games. No, that's not right. 6 games wins a set. So if you're trading off those games, it is entirely possible for a set to be 11 games, which is crazy. But that's why tennis games can take hours, because then you have to do it again. And if you split the sets, then you need to do a third set of 6 games, or win to 6 games. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. I'm wondering if there have ever been 33-game tennis matches. Oh, come on. Longest tennis match. The 1970 and 1973 introduction of the tiebreak reduced the opportunity for such records to be broken. However, the U.S. Open and Wimbledon used the tiebreak in the final set, while the French Open was only major to use the advantage set rules, and that's a lot of technical gobbledygook, right? The longest on record, 11 hours, 5 minutes in 2010 at Wimbledon. The games went 6-4, or the sets went 6-4, 3-6, 6-7. But it also has 7-6 and 70-68. I don't know what that means. But I'm wondering if 6-7 then goes to a different version of playing. It's been a long time since I followed, but I'm looking at these, and the third game being normally in third set, normally being the tiebreak. A lot of these are 6-7 or 6-7. And I wonder if they just kept rolling because that's not really a definitive win. I don't know. Anyway, next longest. Oh, that 11 hours was played over 3 days, so not straight. 7 hours was the next longest, and then 6:43, several of them that are in the 6-hour mark. That's a lot of time to play a single game, don't you think? That's a long time to play a physical game. Highly physical. All right. Let's just go ahead and pop in, because I don't have anything else to say, and I think we're all lurkers today, right? So far. The House of DaVinci 2. Milan, 1495. 1498. Was 98 and 95? I thought it was 95 and 93. Let me change that. in the title. Because that's confusing. Maybe the previous chapter was...
Our agreement was quite clear, Master. Enough! This was the last insult. You, Leonardo, have no idea what pressure I am under. I cannot wait any longer. I will gladly double your commission, but I need the machine finished as soon as possible.
I am sorry, sir, but no amount of money can speed up the process.
As I was saying, just finish it.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh, Giacomo, you are here. Excellent. Look what we have here. In the morning, I was visited by a Valencian nobleman whose name I have unfortunately forgotten, and who told me he has received this peculiar thing from his guest, a certain Turkish seafarer. He asked
I
me
have to
to
click.
find out what is hidden inside this particular cabinet. Naturally, I tried to explain that I'm currently working on more pressing matters, but in the end, he persuaded me by telling me that I am the only one who can help him. To tell the truth, the financial reward he offered was even stronger motivation, as we will certainly need money. I very much doubt that there is anything extraordinary or even dangerous hidden inside, even though the Duke... The gentleman
Duke.
acted as if he thought that the devil himself is in there. Well, as I was saying, I currently do not have the time to cater to whims of some nobleman. You will take on this task, Giacomo, and I will come back when you are finished to see what you have discovered.
New box. Can't go over there. Can't. I guess the box is all we get, huh? Nothing in the room. All right. Looks like maybe this turns. No, I can't look down at that. Wait. How come I'm not able to? There we go. This is apparently not our first. Okay. Oh, all three of them are going to open. No, two of them opened. Folded phoenix head. Okay. And what's behind the other one? Head with a screw. Blech. Head of a figurine. Has these hook things. Does this one have one as well? One's a little different. It does not move. Okay. What about the ring? 2 pegs. Okay. Can't look at that. Back out. No. Okay. I don't have my... No, that's options. I don't have my jump time periods thing for this chapter. Oh, red. Looks like right up there. Can't grab the green. That was weird. Not sure what I'm doing here. Oh, there's a blue one. Oh, I see. I see. Green. I see. Yellow. See, this one looks... So somewhere there's a clue. This makes sense because the birds are right side up. I don't know if that's a hat or not. Yellow, red, green. No, red, green, yellow, blue. Red, green, yellow, blue. It's not it. What if the blue and the green are in the wrong spots? There we go. Okay. This should be the bird. This one doesn't move. Bird. String. Not. String equals knots. Word string equal knots. No, because the bottom piece can't be changed. And the bird and string are on the same one. Okay. So somewhere else there has to be a clue, right? Really pretty. No, that's just the... It has to be here. These are both on the same, but they're on different things, but the bird and the string are together. Knife and a knot. And... Let's turn anymore? No. Can't get to the bottom yet. Blocking me out. This has to be the clue, but... I would muscle it, but that's 4 variables, and that's a lot of variables. Wait. There we go. Here's my 3rd year working with Leonardo da Vinci. After finishing the fresco in Santa Maria del Grazie, the master moved his workshop to the Palace Vecchia, close to the Milan Cathedral. It is an older but extensive building with a number of ateliers and workshops. In them, Leonardo works on several works of art, inventions, and some commissions as well. I do my best to be a useful assistant and to learn from his wisdom as much as I can. Preoccupied by the work, I had no time to dwell on why I am here. I started to get used to the idea that the Duke had forgotten all about me. How wrong I was. That's why he looked at me at the beginning. This morning I saw Borgia in the courtyard with Leonardo in a very emotional conversation. It seems Leonardo is already working for him. That means the reason for why I am here must be something else. I feel that Borgia came for a tribute with interest on top, and I will have nothing to pay him. After I came to the workshop, the master assigned me a curious task. He was asked to inspect a peculiar cabinet by some unknown nobleman, and I am to find out what is concealed inside. Even though the master tried to hide it, the nobleman can only be Cesare Borgia, and the cabinet was only a pretense for the Duke's visit to Leonardo. That got me thinking. During their morning conversation, the adept Borgia demanded something from Leonardo, something that should have been a long time ago, so definitely nothing to do with this cabinet. That would explain the master's absent-mindedness. Any other time he would gladly and with interest inspect such a precious device himself. Today I work here in this workshop, which is a room above on the upper floor. Nobody has access except the master, and he is spending a lot of his free time there lately. getting in there and finding out what he is working on so intently, now that would be something. I would have something for Borgia, and he would be rid of him forever, hopefully. The price for my freedom seems almost too high. The idea of betraying Leonardo is most daunting. All right, so the ones that are not in dark, that are highlighted, and they're highlighted in red. But none of these is that half circle that is forced on the red one. The rope, the equals, and the knots. Rope equals. There's no equals here. Where is it? Must be on this one. The rope and the bird. There's no way to there's so many combinations that this could be. You know, it's not that. Okay, so it's not that one. And it's not that one. I'm going to have that. There aren't any. These are next to each other. The rope and the bird. The rope and the equal are on the same. Boy, not a good start. Use the bird's legs. Under the bird's legs, 4 segments with windows. Yes, I know. Okay. That one, that one, that one. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was the clue. Did that one and this one. That one and this one. But that is not it. I go this way. That is not it either. Then we put these back in this position. We put that one there. No. This one here. No. 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 So many combinations. So many combinations. And I'm not even sure which combinations I've tried now. Isn't that terrible? Right. Saw symbols on the wings of the bird. Other symbols being set on the cylinder under the bird using the lesson symbols on the wings of the bird. 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 Can I move the wings? So I can see better? It looks like a branch kind of thing. That's one stick. Okay. No, those aren't. Those aren't the symbols. Knife in the bag. Knife in the bag. This is not an option. Knife and the bag are together. That doesn't work. Symbols on the wings aren't even on here. So what am I missing? Can't click on them. Can't move the tail. Can't do anything with the head. The symbols aren't even. Almost looks like a pattern there. Almost. Hmm. It almost looks like it should turn, but symbols on the wings are the same as those on the side of the cabinet in the circular mechanism. They aren't the same, though. Two different birds. No, they're the same bird. This bird. Snake. that thing. Rabbit? Bird? No, rope, bird. Rope, bird. This is not on there. And that. Rope, bird, and dagger? No. Okay. Note time. I have... This is not a good start today. Equals... rope. Dagger. Knots. Bird. Bag. Okay, let's see if we can... We go with the equals. It's next to on the left. Equals rope, bird. But the rope and the bird are on the same one. It doesn't help me. The only thing on this one is this, but none of these are on it. Not and equal are on the same row. Dagger and bag are on the same row. Dagger, equal, rope. Equal rope. That's a possible combination. Dagger equal bird. Another combination. Blackbird and knots. Blackbird, blackbird equal blackbird dagger. Oh my goodness. But I just did that all spinning it around. This one's in red. So it's not the bird, because the bird is in red. So I only have to deal with these three. So we take the bird out, and we have bag equals and knots, or bag, dagger, and knots. Or vice versa, with the knots in the middle. I wonder if that's the clue. Dagger. Equal and rope. Dagger, rope, and equal. Guess there's no bird. And vice versa. So there are two basic combinations. Equal and rope. Dagger. Equal and rope. Dagger bag. We just did all of these though. Bag. Rope. Okay. We're just going to go through one thing at a time. Dagger. Equal. And rope. So now. Dagger. No. Bag. Where's the bag? Ooh, what's that? Wait a minute. Okay, there's more. I thought I tried to turn it all the way. Okay. That makes it actually much more difficult. Because all of the symbols are there. So we go just the side, rope equal, dagger, U shape. Wait. Rope equal U shape. No, rope, dagger, U shape. Rope. But I don't know where the other symbols are, do I? So that's not it because... Ah! The ones in the center, maybe? Squiggle, battery, knots. Squiggles up here. Battery. The knots are not... The knots are up here. You have another clue? Need to rotate the gray segments, set symbols corresponding to the ones on the topmost wing. Which bit is all birds, but there's no bird in this one. I can't click in any further. That's supposed to be the rabbit. These aren't on the wings, are they? I mean, on the cylinders. Oh! Just muscle it. Eventually it'll... Good grief. Okay, so how does that relate? Birds and food. Possibly? And then now I have to do this one as well? I'm trying to get this one. 3 birds and the food. Oh. 3 birds and the food. Okay, so then I need this one, which is the rope, the squiggle, and the bag. Okay. Equals battery in the dagger. And then the rabbit. Lines and knots. Okay. All right. Man goes in there. A moon key. All right. Anything else in this little section? Or is this little man all done? No. No. Okay. A sphere. It does nothing. It is just a sphere. All right. Who thinks these things up? No. Nothing turns here. The whole thing does not turn. That turns, though. Come on, get in there. How about you? Yes, you turn as well. Come on. Does not want to turn easily. All right. Oh, it's on the sides. No? It has to be right because now I can't undo it. This does not slide. It looks like it should. All right, we'll come back to you. Band is blocked. Vial with an unknown liquid. No. Can't click in on any of this. Doesn't belong there. Seems like I should be able to turn something in here. I go there? No. No. Good gracious. No, that's not what I want. I want this. Apparently. I don't have a choice. That one's done. Liquid. Okay. Well, I was able to turn it. Oh. That's why I couldn't turn it. Button with a thorn. No. Button with a thorn. Okay. Also the yellow. Why does it always end up over here? Make it easy. Finish the shell minigame in the 3rd chapter on your first try. Okay. Screwdriver. Anything special about this screwdriver? Except for the fact that I can't spin it very well? No. Okay, where does the screwdriver go? Not. Why is this still open? There was something I saw. Looked like it had a screw. Was that really early? It might have been really early. No. Don't have the... I don't think so. I can't put the little marbles in there. Can't get any further in. And is blocked. That doesn't make sense either, but I didn't see anything with the screw. It was earlier that I saw the screw, and it wasn't a screw. It was the green this moving down and opening. But that's not it. What is the point here? There has to be a point here. This doesn't turn. Didn't I try that? And then I need to put a marble. I don't know which order. That works. Okay. Safety screw. Why is it a safety screw? What is it that we're trying to be safe from? Oh my. Okay.
How are you proceeding, Giacomo? Well, I see you are on the right path. Now I must finish something in the upper workshop, so you continue here. I would expect to see the cabinet's mechanism in all its beauty today.
I'm working hard at it. Once again, I confirmed that Leonardo's mind is on something really important. He just briefly commended my progress on the cabinet and went upstairs. My assumption was correct. The reason we're here today is for the master to be able to devote himself to working on his secret invention in his study like several past evenings. But now I need to focus on finishing my task and finding out what is hidden in this extraordinary cabinet. It looks to me more and more like some sophisticated machine whose intent I do not understand yet. Okay. How come this one didn't fall down like the other? No, that just takes me... Can't walk. Oh, something in the dragon's mouth. Part of a mechanism. That's helpful. But it won't stay down. This goes on this side. This goes there. Now the whole thing will come down. Some kind of star pattern. I have to figure out which of these go where. That looks like dark half dark. Okay. Do we have a clue somewhere? Like its arms probably move. And I do that, opens that up. Okay. Can't turn it anymore. Okay, there we go. And there's what we have to put here. And light constellation. Almost. It doesn't quite fill all of them. Got those and these that are not. Of course. More than one moving part. No, that only moves the outside. Not that one. It's all of the outside. So why am I not able to line up all of the inside? You're just going to tell me that I need to move everything, and I'm moving everything. This one? There it goes. Just didn't have something in the right order. Doesn't click in. Okay, brass handle. Nope, right here. Okay, that needs to match this. Oops. A little fast there. Does this move? It does. That's not the right island. In that direction. The other one I see is that way. wormy thing over here? Cow thing up there? There we go. Wooden brush. That's not going to go back in there. Okay. We're done with those. Brush. That's neat. Part of a flute. Maybe that opens when we do something else. That's a weight or something, counterweight. Anything else on this change? Oh, go back in here. That's part of it. Part of the sword, I think. Right, this go down. Small key. Okay, I think we're done with that one. There's our key. Oh, gotta click in. Well, that's a little dramatic. Another part of the flute. The two parts of the flute don't go together? Do I have to do it the other way? Completed flute. And then this is teardrop shaped gem. Don't know how to use the flute. Gem doesn't go on the flute, does it? No. Gem goes in his hat. Turban. Okay. That's a strange place to put a flute. Okay. Good heavens.
Oh, with the lurk.
Thank you for the lurk. Slide that across. Come on. Oh boy. So what's my clue here? Oh. I don't know if they're all supposed to be red or not. Doesn't seem like it because there's no way to move this one to red without messing up the others, maybe. Nope. I can't go below that one. It must be green. I can't go below that. It can't be green. I can't get to that red one there. Oh my heavens. I'm trying to make everything yellow. I wonder. I can't get to that. Just that set right there. I can't get to it. Can't get to that set either. Oh boy. That looks right. Can't get that next set. That looks right. Let's turn that off. Make that. No, no, no. Stay where you were. Make that one red. That looks right. It's yellow, so that has to be yellow. I think the whole thing is supposed to be yellow. How do I get to that red one above me? Now it only gives me two options here. I want this right here. I can't. Now, this is my only option. Or this one. Oh boy. There is usually a rhyme or reason to these things, but I'm apparently not getting it. Okay. Maybe I am. There we go. Muscle through. Don't have any. Oh, that just brings me to there. This has got to move somehow. And that's going to put the tusks down, I think. Okay. There's the... How cute. And a disc, which we need for something. Doesn't look like there's anything to maneuver on the disc. It kind of looks like it should, huh? Here. Interesting. Wow. Just wow. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna come check on me. Hello, Emery Fairy. Welcome home. Leonardo's coming to check up on me. See how I'm getting on with this puzzle.
Fine work, Giacomo. As I predicted, nothing dangerous. It looks like some kind of clockwork mechanism on which the Turkish seafarer, devil knows why, depicted his voyage's discoveries.
Is that what this is?
His fellow countrymen must have admired the ingenuity, skill, and care needed to construct such a mechanism. It is definitely a precious gift. I am sure our client will be more than happy.
Yeah, I'm blown away by the construction.
I'm tired after such a long day. I will head to my chamber to lie down. You, Giacomo, clean up the workshop. When you're finished, go and rest as well.
So this one done? Doesn't seem like it should be done. I still have to read that. Esteemed Duke of Valencia, Cesar Borgia, tales of your wit and sharp mind reach far beyond the borders of your country. The proof of their verity is the fact that you were able to solve the puzzles hidden in this clock. I, Haj Ahmed Muhyiddin Puri, discovered it during my travels, and now I bestow it as a gift upon you. It was devised and constructed by the great thinker Ismail al-Jazari more than 200 years ago to show the benefit of cultural diversity. I believe that this ingenious machine will be a celebration of wisdom and knowledge brought by this enlightened era of reason. The machine was contrived through rigorous research of discoveries by the greatest sages, mainly from Alexandrian Muslim lands, and its visions symbolizes Egypt, Arabia, India, Persia, and the distant Asia. Please accept this map of the world as well, a rare gift I made myself and implanted in the clock. Okay. That's my... What map? It's elephant butt.
Hi, Mother, I'm home.
Jinx, welcome home. An hour and a half and you're still first. No. That's done. What map? Okay, let's look and see what's going on over here. Nothing here. All right. I forget how to use this. I'm well, Jinxie. How are you? Started off really poorly. Really poorly. Oh, there's my... There we go. The very first puzzle had me flummoxed for a while. Why am I checking up on him? Just because Borgia wants me to? So this is the secret device the master tries so hard to keep hidden. I should make a sketch. I guess I will. Get a sketch of the mysterious invention in Leonardo's secret study. Leonardo probably knows best why he is keeping progress of his work on this device to himself and away from the Duke. Alas, thoughts of Borgia making a visit are not so easy to dismiss. Either way, I will sketch the progress with all the details. Time for me to return to my room. Well, I guess I'm going through the tunnel. Didn't really have a choice there. Put the orb away.
Surprised to see me? I realize that it has been quite a few days since our last meeting, and perhaps you even thought to be forgotten. Isn't that right? But I do not forget,
I
Giacomo.
worked right through ads.
I came to remind you of the debt you still owe. It is time to make a payment. I know you still remember the circumstances of your release, and what you agreed to do for me. The notebook.
Okay, give him the notebook. I don't know how that's supposed to help him.
You are in luck. It seems that I did not come in vain.
Okay.
But beware. Your work for Master Leonardo is not finished yet. Do not forget why you are here and keep your silence.
I know.
Leonardo cannot know anything
Take
about
my book and
any
then
of
just
this.
throw it on the floor? Arrogant. Leonardo knows what's going on. He's not stupid. Wait, didn't we? Ah, of course. Didn't we come out of that room and it was the workshop? And now it's my room? Or did we just didn't see me going to my room? Giacomo, there was a time when I wrote to you that events you cannot understand are in store for you, and this is one of them. I took the Oculus Perpetua back, as I need it more than you do. Trust me that this is the best way to protect my endeavor. Even if you do not realize this fully yet, we are in the pursuit together. You need feel no remorse for what happened today. Know that everything is happening exactly as it should. See, he knows. Totally knows. Giacomo, a time when we will meet is coming. Then you will finally understand that you are part of something great and important. Maintain your effort. You are doing excellent work. The friend has got to be Leonardo. Because who else would have created this Oculus Perpetua? Oh. That achievement went away so fast. Maybe it was just the end of the chapter. Florence. Badia Fiorentina in Florence. I'm going to, because I went right through ads, I'm going to take this second to take a couple minutes to go stretch, grab some cheese to nom on, something along those lines. Get up, stretch, get something to drink, and I will see you at the end of the song. How about some microphone? I was just saying how dark it is. Not even 2 o'clock, and it looks like a winter's 4 o'clock. It's a little wet outside, but it's not storming, so it's crazy. The lights for the camera are really the only thing that is lighting up this room, except the one small light behind me, behind the screen. Now what? Am I dead? That's the old glove. Why are people taking my things? What just happened? I just remember falling down endlessly. Oh, we're back in the time frame of the first book? First game? So Borgia and I just fell into a different time. What is he going to do with the glove? I wonder if we are. I wonder if we're... My mind is in a state of chaos. I've never been more confused in my life. There are thousands of thoughts in my head, but I cannot get hold of even one. I feel like I know the place I now find myself after jumping into the time machine well, but at the same time, it is so different, as if I were here in a different time under different circumstances. That would mean that Leonardo's masterpiece is really working, but in what time have I ended up, and where is the master? What happened to Borgia that he looks so pitiful? And where is he with the gloves stolen from me? So many questions I have to find answers to. Okay, you obviously move. Hello, let me pick you up. Computed cogwheel. It has a little post on it. Wait, is there more? That doesn't seem to do anything. That is not the right. Oh, here we go with the movement again. Thought maybe it went there. But no. Okay. A figurine of Leonardo. I can't move. I can't go past the box. That doesn't fit there. This doesn't fit there. I wonder if these go together. No. Okay. I really hate this mechanic. I can't change the view either. Can't turn. No, I don't want to turn. Come back here. Out. And up. It won't let me do this. These things are so fiddly. I can't get it to go up any further. Because as soon as I go up, it won't pull out. Oh, now we have storm. It's a lot of water. It doesn't change view at all. Okay. I hope that's not the next thing because Frank, that's got to be the other room or the other. Yeah. Wait. Nope. That's done. That goes there. No. What am I missing in here? I guess the crank goes in there. This turns him that way and this turns him that way. What am I trying to do? Another one? No. Oh, I've got to do this side. Oh, that one. Okay. Won't lift that one. No. Oh, I see. It's those things that... No. Isn't that not? Complete? Wow. Okay. Oh boy. I'm trying to open this drawer. Okay. No. No, wrong way. Wrong way. If I go that way, it goes down. If I go shoot, what did I do? There we go. Oh, one of those kinds of keys. I need to go look at the lock on here. Just like that. Apparently I'm going to use that key again. Oh, that's why I couldn't do it. Handle. special. Okay. I don't think I can make the key into a star. But can I look at that one back there? Can I make the key into a star? No, because it's got the... Those winds are vicious. Not getting a storm alert, so... However, that being said, that big a storm, I may lose power, so... It doesn't go there. It doesn't go there. He would have to fit correctly. Looks like a spider. No. Done with that. It has to be the chest, but I forget how I had this. But the way I had it doesn't go back in there, right? Not the right look. That's straight, that's correct, but this has to be there. There we go. Go back in there? It does not. Seems like something to fit there. I can't get to that to manipulate it. And there's no way to make this. Or is there? No, there's no way to make it that kind of star. Where it's straight lines on the ordinals. I don't think that's possible because of the bends. Okay, clue. In the open drawer on the wall on the right, and there's 2 cylinders with grooves in them. In the drawer. Oh, in the drawer. Okay. Hey. Giacomo, before you came to Milan, I was visited by Cesare Borgia, accompanied by mysterious men. They brought ancient but incomplete plans for an extraordinary machine and wanted me to build it for them. My curiosity outweighed caution, and I accepted the commitment, including the promise of complete confidentiality. Well, you're screwing that up right now, aren't you? Captivated by the prospect, I started working right away, and the Duke came to check on me only from time to time. Soon I found the key to the immeasurable power of the miraculous device and understood that no man could be allowed to hold that kind of power. In time, Borgia became ever more nervous, and his visits closer and closer together. He seemed forced by someone or something, fearful even, and I no longer feel safe in Milan. Where's the other page? It says 1 of 2. I can't flip it. Oh, we found a new shelter in Florence. Alas, I could not just forget the machine. In Milan, I made only a small model, and now I wanted to see its full potential. I'm full of remorse. But at the time, nothing could stop me from building a time machine in the Tower of Badia Fiorentina. I had no idea what danger that put us into. It was then that Borgia appeared again in Florence, and he seemed desperate. Gone was his majesty and noble bearing, but it was no less dangerous for it. His obstinate obsession with the time machine escalated, and I was slowly getting backed into a corner. To make matters worse, that was not all. The device caught the interest of a secret and mysterious society. Giacomo, if you are a part of the story, which part you will puzzle together on the first floor? You are part of the story. Which part you will puzzle together on the first floor? I give you back the Oculus Perpetua, improved with a new function, but you will surely find out what it is on your own. Well, you're Oh, big jump. 1508. And I think that is my next step, since I have no way to get down the stairs from where I'm at now. It seems I went back to the past just after I jumped into the time machine. The other direction. A metal loop. I have a loop. No. No. All right. 3, 2. Something moves up there, maybe. Can't look into that. I can't turn any further. That's as far as it'll let me go. That's not... I don't think that'll turn that. It doesn't appear that there's anything else I can do here. Check this one more time. There we go. Nope, I can't pick that up. Can't pick those up either. But I have a door. Oh, they fell through the grate. So apparently they were not important. This is one of the mechanisms I should look at through Leonardo's improved Oculus Perpetua. That just sent me back here. Well, that's not helpful. $15.07. Oh, I just didn't click in. No, that needs to be connected there. This needs to be out of my way. I can put that there. One goes all the way over there. That one goes there. No. Okay, then this goes... It doesn't go there. This goes... That over there. This there, and then this there. No, because it's got to be connected to that. That's supposed to be there. That has to be there. And if this doesn't work, no. It has to be there. It doesn't hit there. That has to be there. That connects, but this won't. So this has to be all the way over. But then it doesn't connect there. Okay. That should work, right? That room's not even here. I have to stay in 1507. It looks like it should work. No, because it doesn't actually sit in, does it? I'm so confused. I don't know if you could hear that or not. It's very noisy outside. In order for these two to work, they have to be there or here. But if I bring this down, I can't connect it there. If I move it over, and I can't get that one into that space. If I can't get that one into that space, then I can't get this one into that space. And I can only move this one as long as that is up. All right, chat. What am I missing? That has to be there. It has to be there. This has to be there, but this is not. This has to be either here or here. But I can't get this one to connect. This in any position. It has to be in that position. I put that over there. This does not. And if I put it here, that also doesn't. We have a few minutes before ads. And I am going to take the ad break just to shake the cobwebs out of my head. How do I get this one there, though? That won't. That's not it either. And if I take this and put that over there, okay. Oh, frustrating. But then this one doesn't go there, and those don't connect. And that doesn't connect. Then that won't go in that space. Oh. That does make a difference. Not sure how it makes a difference yet. Didn't look like they were connecting. Here we go again. Now what? How did I get here? The mysterious figures got to the gate in the end, but how is it possible that one of them noticed me in the past? Yeah. This new letter from Leonardo shed some light on the mystery. His behavior in Milan and later in Florence is starting to make sense to me, and I understand how we ended up here in this situation. Now I know that Borgia had the plans for the time machine's construction in his possession, and he needed Leonardo to fill the impossible task of filling the gaps and constructing the device. Borgia, loyal to his notion that the end justifies the means, decided to use me. He wanted to have his man inside to give him reports on Leonardo's progress with the machine. I'm not sure why yet, but events slipped out of the Duke's grasp, and he forfeited both his status and power. That only fueled his ambition to get his hands on the time machine. It seems it has something to do with the mysterious figures I saw in Florence before my jump through the time machine. Just a few months ago, I saw them again in the past. I learned that they took the gate right after our jump through time, even in its broken state, and carried it from the tower. I was scared to death by the red-hooded figure as it became aware of my presence, even though I thought no one could see me in the past. And there we are. All right, ad break. Those of you who are not behind ads, I have another song just for puzzling. And those of you who are in ads, either way, get up and stretch, get something to drink, something to eat. Look and see what the weather is like outside your window. I probably won't be telling you to go touch grass this afternoon, but I will see you back in, let's put a pause on this, in just about 3 minutes. And I'm muted. Of course I'm muted. Why wouldn't I be muted? Brass collapsible frame. Excuse me. Oh my. Scribble, scribble. In another part of his testament, dated 1495, the master continued, the Oculus Perpetua was conceived as a side product of... I read that. The next memorandum Leonardo wrote was labeled with the year 1506. Maybe you are wondering why I haven't told you sooner. My friend, I knew that you came to me from Castello Estense, and I was worried that you were sent either by Borgia or the secret society. In the beginning, I did not trust you. Do not forget that at the time, I did not know what I know now. As time went by, I found in you an excellent assistant and a friend. Later in Florence, I wanted to tell you everything, but there was an unexpected turn of events. A half-mad Borgia appeared in Florence, as well as people from the weird society. Weird. And I needed to put my plan into motion sooner than expected. Burnished brass object. I was going to look at this. Wheel with small frames. Something goes there. Maybe not. Maybe that's just the... Okay. All right, let's look at this one then. Dirty lens. Can I clean it? Not this way, apparently. Maybe I need to find a star-shaped tool. Have 5 items in your inventory at the same time. No. All right. Some kind of handle, of course. Okay. Now I need a clean lens. How do I clean the lens? But how do I clean the lens? Not clean, so I'm not going to be able to see. How come I can still click into that one, but I can't click into this one? I guess I can. Now that's just the message. Seven different pointed ornaments, but 2 of them seem to be different from the rest. Okay, so I need to be looking at the bottom of the... Okay. No way to get both of them. But how do I get them both locked at the same time? Or unlocked at the same time? If I could... Wait, there was a hand. No. Something goes there. One side of the table, 2. Yeah. I figured that out for myself. But it's not in the middle anymore. It won't stay in the middle. Okay. Oh. I did not notice that. Okay. There we go. That was not so hard. That's how you clean it. Now we put that in there. Okay. Star. 12. Triangle. 10. Whoops. Star. 12. Star. That's a 20. Not what I wanted. Huh? Star. Triangle. $20. Triangle. That's a 10, but there is no 10 up there. Whoops. Star. 20. Triangle. 10. Why? 12. Is that a 12 or 10? Star. 20. Triangle.
You're our friend, come on in, we'll come home. We're all here, come on in.
Welcome in, Raiders. Drex, thank you so much for the raid, for coming in and visiting with us, bringing your community with you. So much appreciate you. Hey, Raiders. I'm Kimmy Amber. I play variety games. Right now I am playing a puzzle game called The House of DaVinci 2. We've already done the first one a while back, and I'm back on the second episode for me of this. We've gone through, I think, 4 chapters now. There's usually, or at least in the first one, there were 6 chapters, so we've got a little ways to go yet. Take care of yourself first. Get up, stretch, get something to eat or drink. Go outside and touch grass if you need to. Breathe in the air. I'm under a storm right now, so I can't do that. But you are more than welcome to stick around and watch me rack my brains on this. Either lurk or jump into chat and say hi. How was your stream, Drex? I didn't see the pop-up, so I've got to do something that tells me in my chat what your game is. But how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm trying to puzzle out this star. 20. Triangle. And it looks like a 10, but I don't have a 10. Or 12. I don't, whoops. I do. 20. triangle. But if I do that, it resets. And there's too many things to... The weird thing was that I did something different. And it worked up until the fourth thing. But I put all three of those in. The fourth one messes up. But I can do any three. And the fourth one is screwy. Stream is good. Play a NERSC game called Pacific Drive. Maintain a car while driving through a bunch of anomalous hazards. Interesting. Interesting take on an anomaly game, right? I'm good. It's been fun. When do you stream again? Are you going to play that again, or are you playing something different? Just so my community knows. Playing some tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Not an anomaly game, just anomalies like in the road or something. Anomalies in your car build or whatever. I haven't played Subnautica. So, in fact, I don't even think I've watched Subnautica. It is on the list of, the family list of, hey mom, play this. I think it is 4, but this is the only clue I have. And maybe I'm starting with the star too soon. Maybe I have to go start with the 20 triangle, 10 star. Put those in order. I guess diamond, not star. And a 10 or a 12. Pillars of rock that erupt from the ground. Oh! How are you supposed to... just enough time for you to zoom out of the way? Like the old arcade games where you come up and the car in front of you is slower than you are? Yeah. Come around the corner and there's stuff. All right, let's try different combinations here. Star 20. Oh, that's not the star. I just did that wrong. So that's going to reset. I already did the star 20, so let's start with the 20, diamond, 10, and star. No. Diamond. I think that's a 12, not a 10. Star. There we go. Just the order. Adventure exploration game and a weird supernatural area where your best friend is a car. Best friend is a car. Semi-alive. It's Kit. And you have to discover what's going on and try to escape. It's Kit. We're traveling back and forth through time. What did you make? It smells good. Scribble. It's very good and it's spooky but not really scary. Spooky but not scary is okay. I don't mind the spooky so much. What was that one? Rivage that you were playing? I like that. That was a little spooky, but I think that was ambiance more than anything else. I think what I have a problem with is the first person and a ghost is chasing me. I would probably have the same problem if it was anything chasing me. First person is tough for me to play. Subnautica means Knight Rider. The dial on the mechanical table turned for the final time and stopped at the year 1508. Thus, I went to the year 1495, but you ended up in the year 1508. You are asking, how is that possible? The key element in the calibration process of the time machine is a special glove which you equipped when you went through the gate. That's why he stole the glove. Without it, the gate is almost useless. I built into it an important and irreplaceable component as a sort of safety precaution against anyone misusing the gate. My glove was damaged during the journey. Luckily, we still have the one you used, as we will need it. Exit the tower as soon as you can. Outside awaits the last fragment of the story and a little surprise. Except Borges took my... but the car's not that sassy. Well, that's a shame. You've seen me play the Stanley Parable. You know I like sassy. In fact, yesterday on Red Dead we met the I don't know what her first name is, Catherine Braithwaite. The head of the Braithwaite family, and she's pretty sassy too. All right, I can't go out. I don't have the glove. An ornate case. I still have a key and this triangle-shaped thing. The mechanics that they put into this game are just amazing. No. Whoops. I was looking at that. Need to put something in that. Make it slide. It seems to me. We get to the other side. Oh, maybe not.
Hi, Mother, I'm home.
Ember, welcome home.
Oh, with the lurk.
And thank you for the lurk. Okay, is there something else? Anything else? Still don't know. What all these are about. Is that all of them? Yes. Now, what do I have to say? I really did find the first piece of the puzzle. Okay. I already read all of that. I have no idea. Okay. Making a tea. That's not a tea. That is, though. Does not fit. Not quite right. Need to have... But then this is in the way. That's not where it needs to be. I need it to be not there. Okay, that works, but I need... No, nothing special. Let's try a different one. Now I know why I have the key. I wish on some of the other ones. No. Some of the other ones it would have a pattern in the background of what I'm looking for. That looks like a candelabra. This needs to be there. Perhaps? No, because I need a cross at the bottom. Now maybe. Okay. Oh, we're setting up the store. The stairs is what I was trying to say. Why won't you let me walk back over there? Was that the only... There we go. I need a Texas kind of tea. Like that kind of tea. No? Oh. Right. Okay. I think the goal is to... Is there another one? There's only the two? Okay. Oh, the cylinder goes in there. Cylinder goes in. No, cylinder does not go in there. Okay. So, don't be on this floor right now. Let's start our... Come on. Back and forth and back and forth. Back down to this chest I could not do anything with. This goes in there. I think this goes on that. I don't know why you have to sometimes do it specific order. Ornate case with handle. Now that probably fits in there, huh? There's nothing else to do down here. I think it's interesting that it took me completely someplace else, and we wandered around for a while, and now we're back where we started in episode 1. Okay, but where am I supposed to go? One of these? Okay. 0. 507. 10, 15, 20, 31. 15. 20. 31. 81, 27. I don't know. $14.95. 1508. This thing gives me no clue. $14.95, 1506, 1508. I think we have 1493 as well at one point. $95, 98. $15.08, but there was something about 1506 here. $15.06. Could it be adding numbers together? Those. No, couldn't be adding because that would put us over 10,000. Am I supposed to be figuring out the number that goes here between these two? Yeah, I think so. There is a number missing, Mellish Cat. This is more than double that. It's one more than double that. It's one more than double that. So, 4063. Yep. Boy, Mellish Cat, great minds. And I'm back up the stairs. But this does us no good without the glove, right? I have no tools whatsoever. And there is nothing up here. Tool-wise. There's a hole in here. Nothing more in. Did that. Those are the buildings that went down. think we're done with the table. Nope, that doesn't help me. Thought I was clicking on the gear. I suppose I can. No. Thinking maybe I could take that gear. This thing. The handle. It's just those numbers. What about upstairs? Okay, what am I missing? There's nothing up here, so it's not up here. We have this panel. Can't click into that. Can't click into those panels. Can't click into that. And this just takes me downstairs. Nothing laying around. No, that just takes me back up the stairs. I was not trying to do that. I was trying to click on the torch. Huh. Something there. At least it looks like something there. All right. I just love these hints. I really do. Oh. Okay. A wooden rose. What do we have that's wooden that... Or is that the right shape? That was the right shape for the door. And there's my handle. Sometimes it just takes a minute. Just don't think anything of it because it's, you know, it looks exactly like all the others until you actually do something with it. Counterweight. Oh, great. What do I need to do with those? Uh-oh. Somebody else coming upstairs. Whoa. Oh my goodness. What? Why did I do that? Whoa. Why did I do that? Okay. One is... Why does this one not turn? That one doesn't stop. This one did. Maybe it's the other way. A wing nut. Well, that's a very strange look. No, that just takes me to the face. That panel comes down, apparently. Some way to get under there. Grate doesn't move. At least not yet. It's a nut, not a... I need some kind of tool. Another something. Okay, that's what I have to work with. And we are 33 seconds from ads, so get up one more time. Get up, stretch, get something to eat or drink. All right, guys, welcome back. I was looking for raid targets for a little while from now, because we are in our last, that was our last ad break. My time with you is coming to a close for today. No more puzzling, at least not this week. I need to put this up here, and I need to put this. Okay. Just looking at other stuff, so window. A wing nut. Where? This is a matter of turning it the right direction, I think. But how much do I need to turn this? That one did stop, finally. That. But it doesn't do anything for me. And that does not go there. This completely screw out. Will it stop at some point? Am I, pardon the pun, just spinning my wheels? I think it probably... Oh, I can't turn it any further that way. So it just keeps going around in circles if I go. But otherwise it stops. Alright. On the pedestal under the flower pot is golden rose. What is it for? Doesn't move. Doesn't turn. These stop turning if I go. No indication. Of how far, what, now it stopped again. Oh, now it can move. Okay. Moves the grate. Perfect. Rusty handle. I think this opens up. Question is how. It's just very odd. I can't click on it. It doesn't turn. Whatever it is we do here makes these arms move, I think. Got this, but there's no keyhole or... There we go. The only thing I have that's I have my sound turned down, so I'm not even getting the ambient music. Oh, what is this? Part of the mechanism. Winch wheel. Okay. So the other side of this should be, that's what we needed. Okay. That didn't do anything. I mean, it did, but did anything change? Aha. Okay, somewhere there has to be a clue to this. Back where it was. Well, I think this and the triangle make that. Okay. Has to be a rhyme or reason. I say there has to be, but not necessarily. I was thinking these two. Ah. Okay. So this one is 7. This one is 4. This one is 1. Maybe. Not appear to be the answer. I know that one doesn't go there because I already tried it there. Makes sense that these are pretty tough. That this one, I think, because this doesn't go in the spot that it's underneath. So if this is one, that should lock into place there. It doesn't. So why doesn't it? This would be 2. Or put them all in place. And then put them in, lock them in that way. Then we go 1. Haha, that's how it goes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Now I need to come over here. Wrong way. Punch. Stone ornament. Which goes here. Space we need. Strange statue. What? Is that really likely? Grenade capsule. Pins. Bushes. That, I'm pretty sure. There, it does. Okay. Two, 5. I think that's 9, not 11. Maybe it is 11 because here's 9. There. Oh, well, that was easy. I didn't have to think that hard. Giacomo. I arrived in the year 1495. It was risky to reveal my presence to any acquaintances. I could not be sure how you would react, Giacomo, or even how my younger self would react standing face to face with his double from the future. I could not endanger the plan this way. Alas, I needed a sanctuary, and I found it with my old friend Luca Pacioli. Luca is a monk, scientist, and gifted mathematician I can trust without reservation. In time, I will surely introduce you. Do you remember the Oculus Perpetua disappearing from your room? Yes. It was shortly after the unpleasant visit by Cesare Borgia in Cortavecchia. I needed to borrow the device so I could follow the Duke unseen and see what he intends to do with the sketch he ripped out of your notebook. And I found out very interesting things. When I confided in Luca, he was astounded. And then he told me something I cannot write in this letter, something I will have to tell you face to face when we meet again. This is happening now. Giacomo, look behind you. Oh boy. Look behind me.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you, dear friend. 13 long years have passed before we finally meet again, Giacomo. You seem surprised, but if you looked carefully at what I left you on the mechanical table up in the tower, you must already understand. Everything that happened simply because it was part of my plan. Actually, to tell the truth, the fact that Borgia came through the gate with you was unexpected, but even then we gained a head start over those dangerous people. We now have to hurry to one more place where my plans will either culminate or completely collapse. I will tell you the details on the way. Giacomo, I need your help now more than ever before. But we cannot delay a moment longer. Time is not on our side.
Not anymore, because we can't. Okay. That sounds like a chapter. Torino. Sacre de Saint Michel in Turin, 1508. New chapter, which means, let's read what he has to say. After my meeting with Master Leonardo, we set out for the important place where his plans would come to fruition. During the journey, he told me what he discovered. Cesare Borgia was part of a secret society, bringing together influential and powerful people. They use a curious symbol to recognize each other, the combined initials O, I, and the number 8. Society possessed remnants of ancient plans for a mysterious machine from time immemorial, and the Duke gained their confidence in the task to oversee its construction. So he came to Leonardo, but Borgia did not care for his obligations to the secret society and had his own plans for the device because he's a Borgia. That's why he tried to get a spy into Leonardo's service. First he tried with some of his servants, but none were able to pass the master's trial. In the end, he decided to take the risk and try someone from the outside, me. But Borgia's scheme backfired. He left the society on bad terms and lost his worldly status and power as well. Now he is trying to get his hands on the time machine to break the cycle of his misfortune. Leonardo confided in his friend Luca Pacioli with these developments when the master went to him seeking sanctuary. It reminded Luca of a curious encounter he witnessed a long time ago. As a young monk, he worked in the monastery Sacre de Saint Michel in Piedmont. The monastery is basically a library, a citadel built on a high cliff. For hundreds of years, it preserved an abundant number of books from all around the world. It stores works about art, science, theology, and more. It is possible to visit the library, choose a book from the list, and read it in situ. Luca served as an assistant to the head librarian. One evening, Luca witnessed a dialogue between him and the abbot by mistake. They talked about a mysterious book hidden in a secret part of the library for decades, to which no one besides the abbot had access. The book is labeled the letter O, I, and a number 8, and is called Ordo Institutalis. And so Leonardo rightly decided that the important destination to which we should head is the monastery Sacre de Saint Michel. There we will try to find the secret part of the library and seek out the chronicle Ordo Institutalis inside. From it we should learn more, maybe even how to stop the construction of the time machine. And that is the last page of the notebook for now. And it is 15 minutes not enough time to even consider starting a new part of this. So let's go to chatting. And I'm thinking that we'll probably just call it early. Thank you all for coming along with me. As always, I very much appreciate you spending part of your day with me and taking the time to chat and hang out. And hopefully you're having fun watching me rack my brain or watching me ride horses and stuff like that there. I hope. If you need to get up, stretch, go outside, touch grass. Mine is very, very wet right now. We had quite the storm. And I'll see you again next time.
You're our friend, come on in. We'll